Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Exa Protocol's deep dive into Web3. Today we will be discussing about RWA versus DePIN and how does Exa Protocol fit into the narrative. So let's begin. So let's first discuss RWA. RWA is the poster child of the Web3 ecosystem in this bull run. BlackRock is backing it, everyone's talking about it, and RWA tokens are really hot at the moment. So what does RWA really do? So RWA stands for real world assets. Now imagine a luxurious penthouse on the beachfront of Miami costing a few $100 million now can be brought onto the blockchain and tokenized. So now people can actually bet on that house, buy fractionalized tokens of that house and be a part of the appreciation of that house, and at the same time have exposure in terms of being able to short or long it as we do with cryptocurrencies. Think of it as Satoshis in terms of a one full Bitcoin. Now, you do not need to go out and spend hundreds of millions of dollars to have exposure in properties. These properties around the world can have different classes and can be brought onto on the blockchain, and people can invest in it as and how they see fit. You might be able to buy only 10% of the property, or if it's really expensive, maybe just 1% of the property, like buying just one Satoshi. And at the end of the day, the dollar cost average it. We have seen assets already coming in, and this is particularly great in terms of artwork. Now imagine Van Gogh's painting or Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa. Everyone wants a piece of it. But is it really affordable for the average folk? Maybe not. But what did you know is that these paintings will keep appreciating in value over the years, and there is nothing you can do to stop it because that is artwork, it's legendary. Bringing the Mona Lisa on the blockchain and fractionalizing it allows people to buy chunks of the Mona Lisa's artwork and yet be exposed to the appreciation of the artwork, which is a beauty in its own. This is what the blockchain was made for, to have decentralization. Instead of having just one museum of art owning the Mona Lisa and having auctions and making millions of dollars out of it, we as retail investors can just buy fractionalized tokens of the Mona Lisa and actually be exposed to the market price of it. That's the beauty of RWA and why RWA is going to be the future going forward. Now, let's talk about DePIN. Now, before you get confused, DePIN simply stands for Decentralized Physical Infrastructure Network. Now, what this does is mind-blowing. Now, say for example, you are a AAA game studio, but you are on a budget. You have certain deadlines to meet, and you may be needing 100 graphic cards of the latest NVIDIA RTX 4090 GPU to render a certain level in game. So are you really going to, as a studio with a limited budget, go out and buy 1000 RTX 4090 GPUs just to render that level and then not know what to do with these assets? No. This is where DePIN comes into. So there are projects like Render, which actually harnesses the power of unused GPU across the world and converts them into nodes on their blockchain. What this does is it allows developers to actually rent out these unused GPUs and use it for their own workflows. So for example, instead of the GPU being in the same place and they're having a centralized server connected to it, one GPU might be in India, one GPU might be in US, another two might be in Malaysia, another three might be in Europe. It does not matter because connected to the same network, DePIN allows all these GPUs to work as if they are in the same place and harnessing the same power of the network. That's the beauty of technology, and that is how blockchain is revolutionizing the tech industry. I think that DePIN and RWA together are forces of nature that no one can stop, and blockchain is here to stay because of them. So now you might be asking, what has Exa Protocol got to do with this? So now imagine, today we have smartphones that can play AAA titles. They can do video editing, which was limited to desktop class computers. Today, Apple's own silicon chips, the A17 Pro on the latest iPhone models, is as powerful as the M chip silicons present on the desktop class of the Apple MacBook Pro and the Mac line. So, what this shows us, the smartphones are equally capable. You can play AAA titles, you can record video, you can produce music, you can create art, anything. Sky is the limit. So, why is Web3 still PC focused and is ignoring the smartphone industry? With Exa protocol and Exa drive, we aim to bring in storage wars to the next level. We aim to bring unlimited scalable storage on the blockchain. P2P networks like Bitcoin Torrent, that's what we are doing, but we are doing it for storage. So imagine if there are 100 smartphones connected on the Exa protocol network, we will be able to harness the storage powers of all these 100 devices and operate these smartphones as full nodes. If I am the primary uploader and I am uploading a file to the Exa Drive app, what this does is it breaks that files into different shards, right? And these shards are then stored into the different devices of smartphones that are on the network available. This makes it a huge benefit because I'm getting privacy because none of the nodes can individually read my files. On the other hand, I am getting unlimited data storage. When a decentralized service like Exa protocol comes into play, Exa protocol is going to change the game. This is how we are bringing the DePIN narrative to our users, and we are coming in very soon. So this was for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Do subscribe to our channel and we will be coming in more Web3 deep dives and the ecosystem very soon. See you in the next one. Till there, peace out.